Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome you all in this session. I hope everybody is doing great, feeling healthy and fine. Good to see you again on at 9 p.m. evening of Wednesday. And as usual, I am really excited to meet all of you the way earlier I am used to be excited. And one more news, like we are coming with more and more important lectures under these series. So after completion of these 100 days, we many things have been lined up for the near future. So please, you don't have to worry about the things. In the meanwhile, I will be doing some lectures for our paid members, those who are the paid members, because for them I have to take revision classes for RBI Grade B 2022. So that will be happening, but that will not be happening like the way we are doing, like these are the paid classes, and those who have already taken the paid classes, they will be seeing my live classes on that day. Okay, so I have my first class is on Friday at 8 p.m. So those who are the paid members, they will be able to see that. Okay, so after completion of the 100 days, we will be coming out with one few more series for all of you in the YouTube. And please don't feel like we are not doing anything. We are doing each and everything, because we will keep engaging you in all the things. Okay, until and unless you get succeeded in the examination, till then we will keep you engaged in various other things. Okay, and we just also request your support from your side also, because in order to prepare the material and all the things, a lot of resources goes, and so that's why we are expecting that people should join our courses and help us the way we are helping you. Okay, so before starting of the session, let me say hi, hello to all my friends. Okay, we have Akriti, we have Lalit, we have Indu, we have Sushma. Hello, all. Good evening to everyone. And I just really feel very happy when I see the names of all of you over here. Thank you so much for joining the session, guys. And let's start with our session for today. So we are already doing that our budget and economic survey, and today we will be doing the first chapter of economic survey. So this is a master descriptive answer writing for RBI Grade B 100 days. And if anybody don't know how to go and write the answer in the portal, please let me know. I will explain that at the last. If anybody don't know, if you know, then leave it. If you don't know how to write the answer which I gave, you just let me know. I will show you that where to go in the portal and write the answers. Okay, so we have already discussed economic and social issues, financial management, descriptive English, current affairs, and right now budget and economic survey is going on, and this is the 92nd day lecture that is going on. Okay, so under the budget, state of the Indian economy, economic survey, chapter 1 we will be discussing. So normally in the chapter 1, it is like a summary of what has happened in the economy and various other things that all will be mentioned over there. And if anybody has any kind of question, please just write it right now only, because at the last when I ask, it take too much of long time to write the question. So I might feel that you don't have any question. I may end the session. Okay. So if you have any question, just write it down right now only and just leave it on the chat box. I will answer it at the last. Okay. So state of the Indian economy, economic survey chapter 1. So economic survey chapter 1 states that what is the state of Indian economy right now. So normally the introduction is given. Last 2 years we have already witnessing that COVID-19 pandemic has taken the huge toll throughout the world. Okay, so the wave of COVID-19 pandemic world over, leading to supply chain disruption, has already happened, and inflation has already creating a challenges for overall policy framework. Okay, so we are fighting with two very extreme situation like COVID-19 pandemic. Because of that, there was a too much of supply chains disruption that has already happened, and inflation is also going out of control at some other places. Okay, so to cushion these, government of India has came up with various safety nets. Okay, in order to protect the people from all these two things, government has prepared various safety nets for businesses and vulnerable section. Government of India has also enhanced their capital expenditure. Capital expenditure is done whenever we are creating any kind of infrastructure or anything, because whenever we are creating any kind of infrastructure, so it creates jobs and it boosts the demands. Okay, so capital expenditure on infrastructure to boost medium term demand, and also implemented supply side reforms for long term economic growth, right? So what is the advance estimate that has been given in the economic survey? Advance estimate suggests that Indian economy is expected to witness the GDP growth at 9.2% in real terms 2021-2022, after it got contracted during 2020 and 2021 because of the COVID-19 pandemic. We are expecting that our GDP will grow at 9.2%. And Indian economy is on the good position. It will witness the GDP growth of 8 to 8.5% during 2002 and 2022 and 23. Then, agriculture and allied sectors have been least impacted. These are the sectors which are least impacted. Agriculture and sector related to agriculture, they are very least impacted. Only the manufacturing sector and the service sector has got too much of disruption so by the pandemic, and the sector is expected to grow by 3.9% in 2021 and 22, right? So advanced estimate suggests that gross value addition of industries, whatever the proper value addition, where we are including the mining and construction activity also, they said that it will be increased by 11.8% in 2021, because it got contracted by 7% in the last year 2020 and 21. Okay, so they are expecting that gross value addition will rise by 11.8%. Okay, then total consumption. What is regarding the total consumption? Total consumption is estimated to have grown by 7%. That means the people who are consuming the goods and all those things. So there is an increase in that. That is 7% increase is there. And it has been done just because government has contributed in spendings. Okay. So in the current year, food grain production from the Kharif season, it is going to post a record level of 150.5 million tons of the grains. Okay, so this is a record production that is our India is going to do. Okay, investment. Normally, investment is measured by gross fixed capital formation, GFCF. Okay, so it is also on the strong growth, that is 15% in 21-22, and it is going to achieve the full recovery of the pre-pandemic level. So what is the growth level that is before 2020? The investment will be at the same stage during this time. Okay. Then RBI latest industrial outlook survey. The normally RBI just do that industrial outlook survey. Results has already indicated the rising optimism of investor. That means investors now wanted to invest in our country, and there is an optimism. They are very optimistic about it. Okay. And there has also increase in the production and expansion of the production in the upcoming quarters, right? So that means everything is looking like a win-win kind of a situation, right? Now, from a demand perspective, like what is the demand? India total export are expected to grow by 16.5% in 21 and 22. It will surpass the pre-pandemic level. That means it is also good. And import will be also growing by 29.4% in 2021 and 2022. Okay. So that is also fine. Then what is the supply side reforms that our country is doing? So another distinguishing features of Indian economic response has been the emphasis on supply side reform. They have done some reforms on supply side. Okay. Rather than total resilience on the demand management, like whether demand is created or not, make sure that your supply chain is also very well regulated in a well proper way. Supply disruption will not happen, should not happen. Okay, so the supply side reform include deregulation of various sectors. Like earlier, some sectors were there which are under the regulation of the government. So government has done like we wanted to deregularize these sections, let them flourish in a proper way. Simplification of the processes. Earlier, the processes were too complex. Now the sectors and the process has been simplified. Okay, removal of legacy issue like retrospective taxation. That means the taxation which is from the previous year to this year, no. So this will be this legacy issue has been removed. Government is focusing on privatization. That is why we are getting too much of IPOs and everything. Production link initiative. PLI is the word you have heard. Production link initiative. Government has said that the way you are producing, based on your production and the things, the government will provide various subsidies and various other incentive to your company. Okay, production link initiative. The more and more you produce, the more and more you will get as an incentive. Okay, so production link incentives and so on are various things. Okay. पारोल आपका क्वेश्चन हमारे पोर्टल से रिलेटेड है या मेन पेपर से रिलेटेड है जो आप एक्चुअल में लिखेंगे, ये बता दो एक बार. ओके, then there is a concept of barbell strategy, safety nets and agile response. Please understand this properly. So because as we all know that there is a huge uncertainty, the government of India is opting for barbell strategy. So this word is very important because this question can be asked in your MCQs. This question can be asked in the Parole. It will be a computer based test where you have to type. Okay, where you have to type. Okay. So barbell strategy, what is that? Barbell strategy combines a bouquet of safety nets to cushion the impact on vulnerable section of the society and businesses with a flexible policy response based on the Bayesian updating of the information. So what is the barbell strategy is that please provide some safety nets and cushion to the various vulnerable people and the society and businesses. At the same time, make sure that your policy remain more and more flexible so that proper based on the information you can change over it. Okay, so this is called a barbell strategy. Then what is agile approach? Parul, I will be telling you how to practice that in our portal. Okay, so what is the agile approach? Agile approach is a well-established intellectual framework that is increasingly used in the field like project management and technology development. Normally, this agile approach is used in project management and technology development. So whenever there is an uncertain environment where you don't know like what exactly can happen. Okay, so the agile framework, if you have an agile framework, responds by accessing the outcomes in short iteration. So agile framework will start doing the hit and trial methods, and they start accessing the outcomes like if we do this, what outcome will be there, if I do this, what outcome will be there, and there will be very short iteration in a very small process, and they continuously and constantly adjusting incrementally. That means that processes keep on like self checking is happening, and where improvement is required, improvement is done. Then the process starts, and if something problem comes, that problem is checked again, it is loaded in that, again the improvement is done. So it is like a agile approach. Okay, then we have a safety nets used to cushion vulnerable section. The government recognized that lockdowns and quarantines disrupts the economic activity. Therefore, it quickly puts in place economic safety nets comprised of world largest food grain program. So what government has done for protecting these people? India is running the world largest free food program. Direct cash transfer in the account, relief measures for small businesses. Okay, 20 lakh crore package government has announced during 2020, right? So the Reserve Bank of India has simultaneously provided monetary support to the economy by lowering down the interest rate so that the economic activity gets increased. More and more people will start buying the things and all the things. Many of these safety nets provision continued during the second wave also, and it has been also extended further because the free food program I think has been extended till 2024. Okay, so in the coming more slides, we will be discussing in which sector what government has done. So I would request everybody to remember that table. Okay, I would request everybody to remember that table. Okay, so key safety nets. What are the key safety nets measure that government is providing? Okay, during COVID-19. I hope everybody can see that, right? Okay. So for the cash transfer, what government has done for cash transfer? Rupees 500 per month for 3 months to the woman in the Jan Dhan account. Around 30,000 crore rupees has been released for that for women beneficiaries. Thank you, Indu. Thank you. Then for the cash transfer, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, PM Kisan. I hope everybody has heard that scheme because I have already talked about this many times. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, PM Kisan, like 6,000 rupees per year in 3 installment. Every agriculture farmer will get. Around 1.8 lakh crore rupees has been put on for this. Okay, so if somebody asks you what cash transfer government work has under which process government has done that cash transfer, so you can say that for women they are giving rupees 500 per month for 3 months, rupees 1,000 to vulnerable section like widows, divyangnas, elderly people, and PM Kisan. So you can tell about the three things. Okay, direct answer. Then what government has done to secure the food security of the people? Food security. One thing is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Under that, additionally free of cost. Earlier, people are buying the ration, right? But additional, the same amount of ration extra you will get of up to around 80 crore people under the National Food Security Act. You will get. So this has been launched in March 2020, and I myself has seen that many people were very happy with this because they asked them, if we have not got that extra ration during that time, we would have died because we don't have work. We have been removed from our work. We have no money left in our account. From where we are going to buy the food products? Okay, so government is providing double. That means if you are getting 25 kg of food grains, now you are going to get 50 kgs of food grains. Double. Okay, so from March 2020 to November 21, 600 LMT food grains allocated to the states. Okay, then one nation, one ration card scheme was there to ensure that PDS benefit for the people in transit, especially the migrant workers. So that means you have a one nation and one ration card. Wherever you go, you can just take out your ration card and get the money out. And got the food grain out of it. Okay. Then you have a cooking cylinder gas, Ujjwala, under PM Ujjwala scheme. Government wanted to provide the gas cylinder to the women of the houses because earlier they were using coal and wood. Because of that, they are getting too much of diseases of lungs and respiratory disorders. Right? So 3 free cylinder to 8 crore beneficiaries from April to June. Okay. First refill and hot plates free under Ujjwal 2.0. Okay. So you can say under food security, government has provided all these things. Okay. Then what is government has done for providing the employment? What government has done to provide the employment? Okay. Based on these headings, write down what under employment what government has done, under food and security what government has done, under cash transfer what government has done. Just 1 minute, guys, let me have some water. Hmm. Under employment, government is running Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan for immediate employment and livelihood opportunities to returnee migrants. As you all know that during the COVID-19 pandemic, every industries has closed down. So all the people who are working in Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad, and all these places, they have to return back to their homes. So these were the migrants. So government has provided the immediate support under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan. Okay, so around 50.8 crore man days has been provided, and government has spent around 39,293 crore rupees in that. Then Manrega scheme is already there. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme 2020 and 21 around 11.2 crore persons generating 389.2 crore person days. Okay, the fund has been given for 1,11,171 crore has been provided. Okay, from 2021 and 2022, it has provided with a fund of 68,233 crore. Then after that, contribution of 12% employer and 12% employee share in the EPF for 6 months. So pension is also getting included in that. So protected employment in EPFO registered establishment post COVID. That we have a third one, that is Atmanirbhar Bharat Rozgar Yojana. So that is to reduce the financial burden of the employer and encourage them to hire more worker implemented by EPFO. So here Atmanirbhar Bharat Rozgar Yojana, government wanted to incentivize the industries, a small scale industries, MSME, to give more and more employment. Okay, so if employment is asked, so you can talk about these 3-4 things. Then what government has done for the housing? Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana already going on. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin and urban areas. Okay, I have seen that when I go to my some other places, I see that a board is there in which 3-4 lines is written, this house has been built under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, this date, this much money, and this is the square feet area and all these things. Okay, so under housing scheme, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana was there. Okay, urban and rural areas. And around in 2020, 21 and 22, 26.20 lakhs houses have already been completed. Okay, and we have a target of around 2 crore, right? 2 crore housing has to be made. Then what government has done under the skill development? Under the skill development, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushalya Yojana, DDU GKY. Okay, so under the skill development, this has been provided by the government. The Rural Self-Employment Training Institute, RESETI, Rural Self-Employment Training Institute Skill Development Program for Rural Poor Youths. Okay, so around in 2020 and 21, 38,000 candidate has been trained. 21 to 22 till October, 14,000 trained, and they are already placed in the jobs. And so these are the total things people have got skilled over here. Okay, then after that, fresh skilling and upskilling of the returnee migrants. So that means those people who are returning from the Delhi, Mumbai because of the COVID-19, we are reskilling them, these people, so that they can get more and more skills during this period. So that is why reskilling, fresh skilling and upskilling of that under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Okay, what government support has given to MSME, micro, small and medium enterprises? First of all, the first support the government has done is by providing 6-month moratorium period for them. That means you cannot, you do not pay your installment of a loan, and you can defer the interest payment for 6 months. Okay, you just simply don't worry about the interest in the loan. After from 6 months you can start it. Okay, then restructure of the MSME default loan and May 2021 schemes of RBI has been provided. Then emergency credit line guarantee scheme has been provided, ECLGS. Okay, 100% guarantee for additional funding up to rupees 4.5 lakh crore to businesses for COVID affected sectors. Emergency credit line guarantee scheme. Government is giving the credit for these. Okay. Then we have a credit guarantee scheme of MSME. So if the government is providing for that. Okay. Then under credit, what type of credit government is giving on that day? Suspension of initiation of corporate insolvency process under insolvency processes. Okay, that means during the COVID-19 pandemic, government has suspended insolvency process under the bankruptcy code for 1 year. After 1 year, they can start doing it. Okay. Term liquidity facility of rupees 50,000 crore for emergency health services has been given. Credit guarantee scheme to microfinance institution for on lending. Rupees 45,000 crore partial credit guarantee scheme 2.0 for NBFC, HFCs and microfinance institution for fresh lending has been provided. Government says that you provide the loan, we are giving the guarantee for all these things. Okay, if you do not get the money back from the people to whom you lend, we will be providing with the guarantee to them. Okay. So, and after that, there are various other things like Kisan credit card scheme has been started that drive around rupees 2 lakh crore concessional credit. PM Swanidhi scheme has started to provide working capital loan. So this is for working capital loan. Make sure that for every scheme you should know that what exactly that scheme is for. Okay, so like PM Swanidhi means it is for working capital loans will be provided. Self-help groups loans has been provided. Deen Dayal Antodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission Day NRLM to reduce the poverty has been provided. Then rupees 30,000 crore special liquidity scheme has been provided. Rupees 1.1 lakh crore loan guarantee scheme for COVID affected sector has been provided. So all these credit thing has been provided by the government. So guys, we have reached to the last of our lecture. Any questions if you have, please tell me guys. Any questions if you have, please tell me. Otherwise, the question is, what is Barbal strategy? How it is different from agile framework? How did India puts Barbal strategy to use? Please search, research, make flow, write the answer. Okay. Find out what is Barbal strategy. Compare it with agile framework. Second, 2 paragraphs. After that, how India has utilized the Barbal strategy for during the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is going to be your question. And for the people who wanted to practice the answer writing, I will be telling you how to do that. Go to Chrome or wherever, search for oliveboard.in. Okay. Once the website opens, click on here, discuss forum is there, right? On the left hand side, you can see blue discuss forum is written. Discuss forum, click on that. When you click on that, you can see here under the regulatory, here 5 things are written, RBI, SEBI, Nabard, descriptive RBI grade B, descriptive. So click on descriptive RBI grade B here. Here, if you can see, all the 92 questions will be there. All the 92 questions will be there. So see the 92nd question. If you just take the test and if you start the test, the question will come. What is Barbal strategy? How it is different from agile framework? How did India put Barbal strategy to use? So here you can see the timer is started and here the word count will start. Okay, once you write the answer, the word count will start. Okay, and the timer will be there, the word count will be there. So you are in a total exam interface. You will be writing the answer. So please practice it over here because it will make you prepared for the coming exam. That is the exam that you are going to write in the future. because most of the tests of the government will be on the computer based test, so you have to prepare for the descriptive answer. So until and unless you practice on the computer and a proper framework, you will not be able to answer that. Okay, you will not be able to answer that. Okay, whatever knowledge you have is of no use until and unless if you are not able to express it on the paper. Okay, you can be god of knowledge, but if you cannot express it, no use, right? So practice it over our free this is our free portal we have created, free portal we have created. So we would request you to please practice all the question over here. It will improve your writing speed. It will also check whether you are keeping check of the time limit or not, word count or not, and everything. Right, guys? I hope everybody understood what I'm trying to say. Right? Now, any questions, guys? If you have, you can ask me. Any questions you are having? I hope, Parul, you got it, how to write an answer, right? Fine, guys. So if you are writing three questions in a proper way, you will be getting 35% off on all RBI plans. Okay, because automatically when you write the three answers in a proper way and our expert correct your answer sheet, you will get a coupon code directly on the same email through which you are attempting it. Okay, but if you are having the problem of not getting the coupon code, please email to riti.gulate at oliveboard.in. She will be providing you with all the coupon codes. Okay, let me see. Sir, to attend your class on time today, I joined your classes. That is to oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so you have joined the 93rd day class. Oh my god. But still, I really appreciate the dedication you have, Akriti. Really, really, I just appreciate the dedication you have. So it's just really hats off to you because this is a kind of dedication we need, and everybody should learn from her, even from Lalit. People should learn from Akriti and Lalit regarding how to be very consistent. You should be consistent, whether knowledge you will get, but discipline you should have. If you are disciplined, whether if you are writing some things goes wrong and right, that doesn't matter, but if you are a disciplined person, then someday or the other way you will really get successful, and that will be a very huge success for you. Okay, so I would just request everybody who are here to just have a consistency the way Akriti and Lalit shows. Okay, so guys, many more series are planned up after this 100-day series. I would be requesting everybody to be very keep in touch with our channel, because I just don't want anybody to lose any of the lecture. I just wanted everybody to be seeing me live over there. Okay, right? So I would request everybody to keep coming to this Oliveboard channel every day. Just see if there is any class or things. So please keep on joining, because we are coming with many more things are there. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, and really thank you so much, Akriti, for your words. Thank you, Indu, thank you, Lale, thank you, Akriti. Very nice words, Akriti. Really. So, guys, please, if you have time to subscribe to our social media platform, so please subscribe there. And at the last, never forget to like, subscribe, and follow. And I would request you if provide some comment on the comment boxes once the session gets over, because we are reaching towards the near to our end of our lecture session in there, the 100-day series. We will be needing some reviews from your side. So I would just request, after the session gets over, please write down some comments on the comment box of the YouTube. okay, once below the lecture itself, so that we can just improvise. If you have any problem, just let us know. If you are learning too much, if you have anything wanted to say, you can say over there, okay, but please say it in a good way, okay. It will be online, it will be online only, it will be online, okay. With the Condolo, it will be online only, right? Thank you so much, everybody. So I will be meeting you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have two lectures. One it at eight. One is at 8 p.m. That we have a previous year question paper. Then we have a 9 p.m. session. Okay. Again, we will be talking about that budget and economic survey, chapter number 2. Okay. So, see you tomorrow, guys, again. And thank you for joining the session. Great to see you. Bye bye. Take care. Good night. And follow all the COVID-19 protocols properly. See you soon, guys.